Good morning, everyone. This is Kevin Cahill and Farmer Hughes, and we join you this morning from the beautiful studios of 89.7 WTBR, Pittsfield Community Radio, and 88.1 WSBR in Lee. Good morning, Farmer.
Good morning, Kevin, and good morning to all our faithful listeners on this fine Sunday morning.
I hope it's fine.
Me too. I hope everybody's week went well, because I hope we have a good show planned for you today.
I hope so as well. We are going to be hearing from Scythian on my draw. We're going to be hearing from Romance, an Irish group, and Bronan McVitie, who's from Belfast. And you, Farmer?
Well, I'm going to do some Pogues, and then some, what do I have here? Rum Jacks, and some Patty, the Riley and the Patty Hats.
I had that CD. It's a good CD.
It is. It really is. Barrels of whiskey.
Okay. So we're going to be having a brief show of Scythian showing their drum stuff, and then we're going into Romance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mikey O on the drum! Dublin, you feeling it yet? No, that was like a Tuesday. Are you feeling it yet? All right, now it's time for you guys to get involved here. We need you guys to start itching your hands up in the air like so. Ready? Huh, 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 huh. Let's hear it. Huh, huh. A little higher. Huh, huh. Higher. Huh, huh. Up. Huh, huh. To your left, to your right, 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 to your left, to your right. Oh, ole, 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 ole. That's right, everybody, let's hear it.
In the city that you like, and wait for the day to go dreaming right by. Seems so hard not to be free when you walk right beside me. In the modern world, I don't feel anything. In the modern world, I don't feel bad. Charlie. I don't feel bad. I feel alive. In the city you despise, and wait for the day when you come riding on by. so had you'll still be different matters. You complete me, yeah. In the modern world, I don't feel anything. In the modern world, I don't feel bad. Chandelier, I don't feel bad. In the modern world, I don't feel, no, I don't feel bad. As long as I've known, as long as I've known, as long as I've known, there's no feeling to draw. Maybe the reason that I belong. As long as I've known, there's no feeling to draw. Maybe the reason that I belong. I feel alive in the city that you lie. In the modern world, I don't feel anything. In the modern world, I don't feel bad. Chandelier, yeah. Wow. So don't feel bad. In the modern world, I don't feel, no, I don't feel, I don't feel bad. Charlene, yeah, wow. I don't feel bad.
At the foot of Newry Mountain, clear water does flow. There lives a wee lassie far whiter than snow. She's slender in the waist for all young men to see, and her name in plain Irish is Gragamochree. Was on a summer's morning as I walked along down by Green Valley. I heard a fine song. It was a fair damsel, and her voice rang so clear, saying, "How blessed would I be if my darling was here." I then drew near to a shade that was green, where the leaves grew about her. She scarce could be seen. It was her whole cry, "Oh, my darling, come away, for without your loving company I cannot stay." The moon, it may darken and show us no light, and the bright stars of heaven like a sheet of white paper, her neck and her breast, her bright eyes are shining, have robbed me of rest. She's a pattern of virtue wherever she goes, and her cheeks I compare to the red blushing rose. The ships on the ocean may go without sails, and the smallest of fishes turn into great whales. In the middle of the ocean there'll grow an apple tree. If I ever prove false to my Greg Mochrie.
That was Brona McVitie, as I mentioned earlier. And again, as I mentioned earlier, she's from Belfast. And that tune, that song, Newry Mountain, from her album We Are the Wildlife. It's a very good album.
Yes.
And before that, we heard from the Irish band Romance. They're from Dublin, with their tune The Modern World. And we started off today's show with a bumptious introduction from Scythian. We saw them once.
I
did at one of the Irish festivals.
I don't remember.
But they're still around. I know they played in Saratoga the last time I read their reviews. But anyway, the name of that, or I'm not sure it was a song, but it was a Drum Mayhem. Was the name of that. And you're starting off, Farmer.
I am. We're going to start the second off with the Pogues.
Oh, okay. Number 8.
Yep.
I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl from the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
the ducks. Saw a train set the night on fire. I smelled the spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a picture back, shining steel, tempered in the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town.
Was a fortunate day, I'm pleased to say, that ever I got on the job, collecting the rents of the ladies and gents, the tenants of Ballinahog. Now the landlord says he, you careful must be, or else you'll make plenty of foes. For the widow alone is the worst ever known at paying the rent that she owes. If I tell you true, it's a year's rent that's due, and yet not a penny we can. Says I widow or not, I don't give a jot, she'll have to pay out like a man. So the very next day, without any delay, I quickly appeared on the scene, and I gave a loud rap, and I took off me cap at the door of her little cabin. Oh, come in, says the widow alone. Come in, come in, come in. Says I to her, no thank you, ma'am, it's calling round for the rent I am. Sit down, says she, we'll have some tea, I'm lonely all alone. And if you listen, you'll have me blessing, says the widow alone. Now the widow alone is dangerous, says I to myself once or twice. My job sure it may get lost if I stay here letting her talk to me nice. So finally I said, as I shook me head, I don't want tea, thanks all the same. As I told you before, when I came to your door, 'twas for rent and rent only I came. But she said, oh me jewel, now don't be so cruel, and put her two lips up to mine. Or the devil fly away with the dirty old rent, to resist it how could I decline? I gave her one back, such an elegant smack, and took the tea things from the shelf. Says I, you marry me, for I think we'll agree, and I'll pay the rent for you myself. Oh, come in, says the widow alone. Come in, come in, come in. Says I to her, no thank you, ma'am, it's calling round for the rent I am. Sit down, says she, we'll have some tea, I'm lonely all alone. And now I'll kiss you, and may God bless you, says the widow alone.
sunlight tumbled, and all the sweet buttermilk watered the plain. Oh, what shall I do now? 'Twas looking at you now. Sure, such a picture I'll ne'er meet again. 'Twas the pride of my dairy, oh, Barney McClary, you're sent as a plague on the girls of Coleraine. Gently did chide her that such a misfortune should give her such pain. A kiss then he gave her, and before he did leave her, she vowed for such pleasure she'd break it again. 'Twas hay-making season, I can't tell the reason. Misfortune will never come single, 'tis plain. For very soon after poor Kitty's disaster, the divil a picture was all in Coleraine.
We're back.
Unreal.
Again. Who knew?
Probably about 3,000 times, I guess.
So that was Mary O'Hara. You probably recognize both her voice and her instrument with Kitty of Coleraine from the album 40 Traditional Irish Songs. Not 39, not 27, but
I have
40
a CD.
traditional. You have that?
I have a CD like that. It's it's got a bunch of different artists on it.
But with Mary O'Hara as included in one of them?
I don't know. There's it's one CD with four things. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot. It's 40 songs everybody ought to know.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Well, look and see if Mary O'Hara is on one of them.
Okay.
Because bring it in, because everyone loves her voice. She's very well known in Ireland.
All right.
And she's very popular. And she has several CDs, not all of which are available. So if you have another tune by her, I'd love to see it.
Okay. I'll bring it in next week.
And before that, we heard from John Griffin. John Griffin was a well-known Sean-Nós singer, which means, Sean-Nós, as I explained before, means old thing. But a Sean-Nós meaning an old song. And even though that tune, he was accompanied by a fiddle, the name of the tune was The Widow Malone, but he's truly one of the pioneers of recording early songs in Irish music.
Oh.
So it's good to hear from him every once in a while.
Yeah.
And now we're going to hear number 6.
Well, I started that set off.
Oh, you did?
with
Okay.
Dirty Old Town and the Pogues.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And now we're going to hear from the O'Reillys and the Petty Hats.
Okay.
I saw this man named Clyde. He took me by the hand, saying, I'll take you for a ride. I said, I cannot go there, there are things to get done. Said, boy, you must, cause I ain't got a son. There's a little secret no one should know. Deep into the forest, we both gotta go. I show you the way I earn my daily bread, but dare not to reveal it, or you're gonna lose your head. I make barrels of whiskey, it ain't no champagne. It's served in a process to keep away the pain. What I share with you, my lad, is the biggest secret I've ever had. I make barrels of whiskey, it ain't no champagne. It's served in a process to keep away the pain. At war on the battlefield, they've got more than a gun. My whiskey is their shield. Look look at the crippled and wounded down the street. A passport to hell and a bottle to their feet. You don't leave a child or sweetheart behind. This is a secret vow, so boy, don't be blind. I make barrels of whiskey, it ain't no champagne. It's served in our brasses to keep away the pain. What I share with you, my lad, is the biggest secret I've ever had. I make barrels of whiskey, it ain't no champagne. It's served in our brasses to keep away the pain. What I share with you, my lad, what I share with you. I make barrels of whiskey, it ain't no champagne. It's served in our brasses to keep away the pain. What I share with you, my lad, is the biggest secret I've ever had. I make barrels of whiskey, it ain't no champagne. It's served in our brasses to keep away the pain.
Welcome back to the Sunday Sounds of Ireland. That was the band Patrick Street with some jigs. They were called the Dawson Street Jigs.
Dawson Street.
I'm not sure why they're called Dawson Street, but they are. There's a street in Dublin 1. So I used to live near Dawson Street, actually. And that was a good song. I liked it.
Yeah,
and we also heard from Martin Hayes with from his album The Good Natured Man, which apparently he is, with his tune The Brown Coffin. And you started us off, Farmer?
I did. I started us off with Barrels of Whiskey, and that was by the O'Reillys and the Patty Hats, and that came off their album 7 Hearts and One Soul.
There's 7 of them? Wow.
Yeah, there's 3 O'Reillys and 4 Patty Hats.
Okay, that makes sense. So I'm going to read, today in Irish history actually is American history. On the 21st of June, 1877, a rather solemn article, the Molly Maguires are executed. On the 21st of June, 10 alleged members of the Molly Maguires, a secret society of Irish coal miners, were hanged in Pennsylvania, accused of killing several supervisors and foremen. 6 were hanged in Schuylkill County Prison Yard, and what was, according to a plaque dedicated there in 1980, quote, the largest mass execution in Pennsylvania. Another 4 were hanged the same day at Mount Chunk in Carbon County, Pennsylvania. The day became known in the anthracite region as Black Thursday. Between 1877 and 1879, 20 men connected to the organization would hang, including John Keogh, the so-called King of the Mollies. In September 1978, Governor of Pennsylvania Milton J. Shapp posthumously pardoned Keogh, telling those present, quote, it is impossible for us to imagine the plight of the 19th century coal miners in the anthracite region of Pennsylvania. And it was Keogh's popularity among the miners that led Gowan to fear, despise, and ultimately destroy him. Gowan was Franklin B. Gowan, president of the Philadelphia and Reading Railroad, himself the son of an Irish Protestant immigrant. Gowan hired James McParland, a Pinkerton agent and Irish Catholic from County Armagh, to infiltrate the Molly Maguires using the name James McKenna. It was largely on the basis of McKenna's evidence that 51 men, the majority from Donegal, or North Central Ireland, faced trial. Though the Molly Maguires may have been involved in violence in the region, at least 16 men were murdered there between 1862 and 1876. The evidence against many of those convicted, including Keogh, was circumstantial. Governor Shapp said in 1978, we can be proud of the men known as the Molly Maguires because they defiantly faced allegations which attempted to make trade unionism a criminal conspiracy. So kudos to the Molly Maguires. I wonder if the same situation existed in Ireland under these kinds of circumstances, where many of the men involved in these trials didn't speak much English, and in fact spoke Gaelic. But I'll look for more evidence about that about the Molly Maguires. And now we're going to hear from Phil Coulter.
Oh.
I think, yes. Yes, we are. What a coincidence.
This wasn't planned.
with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol and I then produced me rapier, saying stand and deliver, for you are a bold deceiver. Mushering da-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I went unto my chamber all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drew me charges and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mushering dum-doo-dum-da, whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before
before I rose to travel. Up comes a band of footmen, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced me pistol, for she'd stolen away me rapier. But I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mushering da doo da da. Why fall the daddy-o? Why fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some take the light in the carriages a-rolling, and others take the light in the hurley and the bowling. But I take the light in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Ushering da doo da da. Why fall the daddy-o? Why fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. If anyone can aid me, 'tis me brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, we'll go roaming in Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than me own, me sporting Jenny. Mushering da doo da da. Why fall the daddy-o? Why fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar. Mushering da doo da da. Why fall the daddy-o? Why fall the daddy-o? There's whiskey in the jar.
Surprise, surprise.
We're back.
The Best of the Dubliners with Whiskey in the Jar. There's another song on that Best of Dubliners called Will You Come to the Bower? Which is something very unusual for the Dubliners, and it's a bit long for the show, but maybe I'll squeeze it in next week. It's a good, kind of a good. And before that, we heard from Phil Coulter from his album Scottish Tranquility with Ye Banks and Braes. That's obviously was an instrumental, but it's about a battle in Scotland involving two rival clans. One called the Banks and the other called the Braes. And we're gonna hear. What are we gonna hear next, Farm?
We're going to start this final set off with the Rumjacks.
Kevin Cahill and Farmer Hughes saying goodbye for another week. Please listen to our show again next week, and please listen to all the locally produced programming here at Pittsfield Community Radio 89.7 WTBR-FM and 88.1 WSBR in Lee.
Everybody, I hope you have a good week. I hope you enjoyed our show. All I could say is listen to us next week. Be good, be kind, keep your Irish eyes a-smiling.
Gurram Ugich Ugich Shahugan.